Hello, everyone, and welcome to 100 the Football Sport Talk Radio. I'm your host this morning, Logan Landers, and today I'm going to be doing a NFL Draft Prospect preview of Trevor Penning, the offensive tackle from Northern Iowa, representing the FCS to its fullest. I can't wait to see where the show man goes and talk about him. But before I get started, if you enjoyed this video here today, please be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. We go live each and every week on Facebook and YouTube. Also, we have a podcast with the Believe Podcast Network at 100 the Football. We upload every single day. There's something for you there. I can guarantee it. With over 600 plus episodes and counting, there's got to be something over there that you have to enjoy, whether it's Legends interviews, draft specials, history specials, just recruiting. We do so much here on the show. There's got to be something there for you that fits your boat, that covers your team, that covers your favorite player. And if not, well, we're going to cover it soon. I can guarantee it. Also, check out the Instagram at 100 Football. We have clips of each and every show. And we always have a fun time here doing these draft prospects, starting early, right? We've been doing these for a couple of weeks now. And with the draft coming in April, we're trying to get ahead of the game and doing some of the biggest and best players. And that's what we're doing today with Trevor Penning. So, man, the FCS, right? Northern Iowa. It's a school that no one might not have even heard of before I'm doing this episode here. But they have a tremendous talent here with Mr. Penning. He is an absolute freak of nature. When I say that, I'm not talking about just his size or anything. I'm talking about just how dominant he is. 6'7", 320 pounds. That is a monster. I don't care what position you play. 6'7", 320? Yeah, good luck getting past this guy. And that's the thing, is that he is just he's raw, right? That's a blessing and a curse. He is raw. When I say that, I mean he is physical. He will throw you to the ground like you are nothing. He will put his hands all over you until you get down to the ground, so that way you are not getting to the quarterback. And he is just ruthless and vicious, and that's what you love to see. On the flip side, he can be a tad aggressive and get some penalties, but I would rather go with the guy who is super aggressive each and every snap, who protects his quarterback to the best of his ability each and every down. And that's why I like him, because he is strong, he's athletic, he just stops anyone you can think of. And he's like a video game character, right? Just creating him, his size, his weight, his strength. Because he's not a heavy 320. You can see in the picture that if you're watching us live, that's a lean 320 pounds right there. That's all muscle. And there's a lot of teams in the NFL right now that need a solid offensive tackle. And coming from an FCS school like Northern Iowa, of course, there's going to be the thing of, well, he hasn't played any good talent, right? He's not facing the SECs, the ACCs, the Big 12s, the Pac-12, Big 10s. But let's not forget, we've seen some great players come out of the FCS throughout just football history. And this is going to be a very special talent, I think, and someone that gets criminally overlooked because he plays at a smaller school. But like I said, just because you play at a smaller school in a different conference and everything doesn't mean that the talent is not there, because this dude is a freak of nature. And I said that in the most respectful way possible, because if not, I think he could reach through the screen and throw me to the ground like he does all the opposing defenders. This guy is going to be a beast at Combine Day, and that's where I think you're really going to start seeing more and more love for him, is during the Combine, because he is an absolute gift. And whatever school gets him, man, they are going to get a tremendous football player, a guy his stock is rising. He's strong, he's athletic, he's vicious. Anything you want him to be, I mean, anything you want him to be, whether it's on the offensive tackle. If you want him to protect your quarterback, he can do it. If you want him to protect the running back, block the running back, right, get him some holes, he can do that too. And just an absolute monster on the field for Northern Iowa, man. And I can't wait to see what he does. And in 2021, I found a stat here about him. He's only given up one sack on 654 plus plays in 2021, and also he was a finalist for the Walter Payton Award in the FCS, which is the most outstanding offensive player. Right, I'm not talking about offensive lineman. I'm talking about offensive player. He was a finalist. So that just tells you how impressive he was. That an offensive tackle, right, a guy who doesn't really have any stats, is a finalist for the most amazing offensive player in the FCS. So that's all I need to say. He's strong, he's athletic, he's got good hands. Only thing is he's raw. He needs to get developed a little bit more with his technique. But I've seen clips of him just throwing guys around on the field, right? Doing body slams to him, maybe dropping an elbow here or there. I love to see that kind of football, just aggressive and physical. I think Trevor Penning is going to be a great pickup for whoever gets him in the 2022 NFL draft. So that has been my video on Trevor Penning from Northern Iowa, representing the FCS today here on the show. If you enjoy it, please be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Like I said, we go live each and every week on Facebook and YouTube. Also, please go check out our clips on Instagram at 100 the football. And also, please, if you haven't done so already, it's pretty simple. Just go and check out the podcast at 100 the football. You'll on any major podcast streaming platform. And, there's over 600 episodes. There's always going to be something there for you. And we have each and every day some new stuff coming out, more great content. Interviews, draft specials, recruiting specials, history specials on the best players from the 80s, from the best teams of the 70s. You name it, it has probably been covered there on the show. But we are putting out a ton of content each and every week, more than any other media platform I can think of. And I mean, just think about it real quick. How many sites, how many shows have you seen so far, right, as of January the 12th, 2022? That's talking about the Northern Iowa Panthers from the Missouri Valley Football Conference. I mean, I'm just saying, right? We're covering all the bases here for our draft prospects, and big shout out to Trevor Penning and all the other great FCS players we're going to probably get to in a little while here down the road. But once again, I've been your host this morning, Logan Landers. You guys have a great weekend. Stay safe, and we will talk to you again on another live episode of 100 of Football coming up in just a little while. Have a good weekend, everyone.